Important political news. Supreme Court is expected to hear a PIL against the land ordinance after 4 weeks. Remember, the land ordinance will expire on September 1st, and Ashmit is here with the details on it. Ashmit, go ahead.
So what we are picking up is that there's a PIL filed by a farmer body before the Apex Court, which is questioning the land ordinance. Now, though this appeal is not new, the question as of now acquires significance given that the land bill did not see any action throughout the monsoon session and that it is set to expire on September 1st. We were all awaiting cues from the government on the stand that it's likely to take before the Apex Court. They have submitted that this process of promulgating an ordinance and then re-promulgating it at the time of at the time when it lapses is not in circumvention of the legislative process. That in fact they do stand by their earlier decision of re-promulgation of the land ordinance. But critically here, the government choosing to remain silent on the question of whether or not they will go ahead and re-promulgate the land ordinance. Of course, the entire complexion of the land ordinance, the way it stands, has of course witnessed a sea change due to the political discourse through the tenure of the monsoon session. There has been a lot of back and forth in political terms. Concessions have been made with respect to the government's position on the land acquisition issue. But that, of course, remains the subject of debate as of now. But the key aspect here being that the government choosing to remain silent on whether or not it will re-promulgate. The Supreme Court, for now, has cut the government some slack, has allowed the government to formalize its stance. And only after 4 weeks will we see the government coming here and making a representation. But until then, the ambiguity continues, at least until August 31st. That's the date for lapsing, and we'll have to watch very carefully whether or not the government chooses to re-promulgate the ordinance. Back to you.
All right, Ashmit, thanks a lot for that. We'll take a break on that note. But emerging market currencies remain under pressure, with rupee nearing the 66 mark. To discuss in details, we'll get Manoj Rane of BNP Paribas and Irene Cheung of ANZ Research on the other side.